What's going on, people? Welcome back to some more Death Stranding 2. Oh, good stretch. I believe we left off about to deliver a kangaroo, so let's go get that kangaroo. Do I need anything for it? Oh, I think we needed this. Yeah, let's bring one of those.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I don't think that took it. No, it did not. Okay. Hello, Japala. How are you?
What in the world?
Whoa, shit.
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Jesus Christ.
Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo! Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
What the fuck, dude? Oh, duh. I need the frickin'... Okay, maybe not. What the fuck?
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible.
You're fucking pissing me off now with this.
All right, time to make our getaway.
Oh, shit, Daddy. Kangaroo's gonna end up dead.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
What the hell?
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the time fall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the time fall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long. In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother.
Hi there. You're safe.
But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
I'm sorry.
No! We need to leave right now. Please! God, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainey, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet.
Whoa.
I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. We wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold. Come on.
Thank you. That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us. The animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. Must have been a tough journey. But don't worry, they can't get you should recover quickly, I'm sure.
Fairly positive that they are churches. Like their names, Ian, Lauren, and the other one, I am pretty positive that's churches right there.
I can't believe you found this. We'd all but given up hope.
Yeah, well, I mean, the kangaroo I brought you was almost dead, but whatever.
I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Youth seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy hologrenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers.
Hey, do you know who the animal shelter is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Churches.
Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject. It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations. Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Order completed. Well done.
Interesting. Animal shelter is Churches. You can tell by the Scottish. Yeah. Especially when they get going and they're really hard to understand. Yeah. Ian Cook, Martin Darty is the one I couldn't remember. Lauren Mayberry. Yeah, I like Churches.
We appreciate it.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Let's get a move on.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5-meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm.
That was a good fucking line.
Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
When did this was in Japan, so standoff were different? Yeah. I thought I had the space to add something. Never mind. That kangaroo almost got barbecued. I've made it rain at a few facilities I've visited with Drawbridge, and we're already starting to see the results. Now I want to bring the rain to a lot more places. Even a little bit helps here to bringing nature back to life. Yeah, but it only helps if you're within a few centimeters of it. Otherwise, you're just killing everything. Oh, there's the books. Okay. What do we got? Moby Dick.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son? Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Storm!
Did he just age? Oh, that doesn't matter anymore.
Just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question. The hunters that attacked you after you got the chiral map, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Jesus. Everyone has such tragic friggin' stories in this universe. Alright. Kojima originally contacted Stephanie Junston for the role of Fragile. However, he never followed up on the potential casting and would instead cast Leah Seydoux for the role. Well, I'm glad because I have no idea who Stephanie Junston is, and Leah Seydoux is one of my favorite actors in the world. And I know it's a video game, but even like through virtual motion capture, Leah Seydoux and Norman Reedus have great chemistry together. Hey, Boo Bear! I like how I didn't get notified you was live. Great job, YouTube. Yeah, they don't really do a good job of notifying anymore. A BT whale? Yeah. That was the big bad in the first game. That thing is really healing over. What in the jigsaw? Yeah. You're right. Let's see. So, is Tarman's kid dead, or is he just elsewhere? Oh, Vietnam flashback. Japan's globally renowned delivery company Yamato Transport has expanded to Australia. Their logo features a black cat gently carrying her kitten in her mouth, and containers bearing this logo will be transported on the monorail network. If you spot one during the course of delivery, be sure to stop and take a photo. Okay. That's from Olivia. There's something in my house. It seems an order has been issued to deliver cargo from the animal shelter to my place. What's odd is that the order came from my shelter. But there shouldn't be anyone there right now unless someone's broken in. I've got a bad feeling about this. If it's not too much trouble, could you head to the animal shelter and see if you can find out what's going on? She's quiet in MGS. What's MGS? Metal Gear Solid. Never mind. I figured it out. So she must be a Kojima contributor. How's my man? Your man is doing pretty damn good. How's my boo?
Hey Sam, why don't you let the DHV Magellan take you to your next destination?
No.
Return to the ship and chart a course once you're safely aboard. You'll arrive in no time at all. Then again, if you walk there, it would give you the opportunity to pick up other orders.
Yeah, we'll be walking there. I'm a DS1 veteran, baby. We walk. Delivered to Rainbow Valley. Top grade bird feed. Why am I delivering that to Randy's house when no one's there? Or supposed to be no one there? She was in Phantom Pain. Yeah, I never played those games.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I never played them because I thought Kojima games looked weird. How much that has fucking backfired since, huh? You boo is alright, just chilling. I like it. Oh, it's all charred and shit now. That sucks. I wonder if this heals over time. I don't know if we're coming back this way. That barely fucking touched. Get out of here with that shit. This is a Kojima game? Yeah, I know. Which is why it backfired, because this is probably one of the weirdest games I've ever played, but I love it! I don't know, there's a time where I might give the Metal Gear Solid games a shot, but I don't know. I thought that was the door we needed.
Let's get a move on.
Deliver me from evil, and forgive us not, and forgive us our trespasses.
I see you've returned. Glad to have you back. Reviewing the order information now.
Better love me more. Baby, I love you. And that's all we know.
The cargo looks more or less okay to me.
the only part of the song I know. But that's the most important part because I love you.
I believe this data could be of use to you.
Ooh.
Take it. With my thanks.
I mean, not that I had any problems with the suit running out of power, but that could be useful.
We're increasing the amount of materials allocated for your use. Make the most of it.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The data I'm sharing with you is for a solar generator that can be attached to your back.
Yeah, we know how solar power works.
Try it out, and I know you.
Order completed. Well done.
Sam Porter Bridges. Delivered to the musician. And that's through BT territory? Yeah, no, I'm good for now. Alright, so are we gonna run into Higgs here, or? And he loves you too? Yeah, yeah. That's what I like to hear. No one's outside.
Let's get a move on.
Oh, there's a whole friggin'... I didn't know this. Cool. I have no way of picking up that floating carrier. Okay.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh, the birds, dipshit. That literally did not clue me in at all. Oh my god. It's my birds who've been issuing orders from my shelter. Turns out they can do much more than just imitate people's voices. They can operate delivery terminals too. Amazing, huh? APAS is taking care of the deliveries, so they're not causing anyone trouble either. Can you play with them? Can you pay them a visit? I'm sure they'd love to see you. Aww. Can I even go in there? I can't even go in there, so no, I won't. There's only 208 in there. Never mind. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Nope, never mind. Thing can't break on time. No. Fuck it. Ooh, there's a road. And there's the next auto paver. Where's the fucking song from? No, it's fucking old. What's that? Oh, raindrops keep falling on my head?
Let's get a move on.
Tinkle me. Now there we go. What the hell is this? Why is that red already? Local conditions have deteriorated rapidly, and the facility is running low on many resources, impairing its monitoring activities. Deliver all aid packages to the observatory to allow it to continue to work.
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use the map on your ring terminal to check the weather forecast. We utilize information provided by Rainey, as well as local historical data, to make predictions. Take them into consideration when plotting your routes.
Red means you're over 8. Oh, that makes sense. Damn, man, it's hot in here for some reason. I need the fan. You fucking whore.
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
Giggity. Can you fucking eat con on? Tin on? You have to eat con? What's eacon? Well, that thing's still running, so I think that's all good. Oh, aircon. Duh. Yeah. I have it. It's on. It's just in the other room. It's in my bedroom because it's the only window that would fit in the AC. And I had my door closed pretty much all day for some reason. So it's kind of hot in here. PS5 in my room, have a vent? Yeah, I like it. So the aircon goes through the house. Well, that's the funny thing. I live in this studio. Some can consider it a one-bedroom apartment, but the walls to my bedroom and the rest of the house have like an opening on the top, both ways. So I mean, air should travel through the opening on the top, but it just doesn't for some reason. So if I close the door, it gets hot out here, but it stays cold as hell in my bedroom.
Let's get a move on.
Booty. But thankfully it doesn't stay hot too long, so it doesn't get overly cold out here like it does the bedroom, but it stays pretty cool. It makes me happy.
Welcome, and thanks for coming to visit us again. If you'll allow me to review the order information. Oh, we didn't think we'd ever get this, but here you are, surprise gift in hand. You've worked so hard on our behalf. We want you to have this data as thanks.
Me.
We're increasing the amount of materials allocated for your use. Now display your current porter grade. This data is for a miniature battery. Clip it to your backpack to give you... It's good.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh yeah, that was recovery. Sounds like a bunker. Nah. It's a pretty nice place. You can ask Aston, he agrees. Or maybe he knows. He might not like the place. Because cold air falls while hot air rises. Yeah, I know. I think it should be reversed. Someone just change physics and make hot air go away and cold air stay. Just need to be like Egypt warm in the fucking fridge at NATO. I don't ever want to be Egypt warm. See, that's the one problem that sucks about loving history and wanting to travel. It's like all the good spots to travel to for history is hot as hell. And because of the fact they don't like me over there. That's another story though. But like Egypt, full of history, hot as hell. Damascus, Syria, hot as hell. The Middle East in general, basically, is full of history, hot as hell. It's a quake! Ooh, that's a big boy. Gonna give it a 9. 6. It's a Delphis. So we have seen earthquakes, brush fires, and a brush fire that was caused by a meteor shower. So they went and outdid themselves with friggin' natural phenomena in this game. Ooh, we got bad boy, what you gonna do? What is that? Tar cannon. Talking about heat 24/7? Yeah, fuck that shit.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
I can't live in heat 24/7. I would be so friggin' miserable. I need my cold. And we got a drop off. Oh, nope, that wasn't an animal. Never mind. Press square to stop. Rescue them. Okay. Oh, I just found out something that you can do too, as well. So, instead of going to the watchtower, oh, my fingers are itchy for some reason. If you, I don't have a sniper on me right now. No. Yeah, you can't tell. But if you're within 200 meters of a watchtower, just, come on, you fucker. Hang on. Go to the start menu. Watchtower. Bam. Put you right in. And I thought there was bad people out here. There is. Okay. Can just use Dollman? Yeah, but he's annoying as hell.
There's an animal that appears to be on its own. This could be a good opportunity to assist the shelter with their preservation initiative.
Let's get a move on.
It's an echidna. There's river floods in the game too. Oh, that's right too. Fucking with your truck? Yeah, it kills the battery. Trouble is my middle name. That's it. All right, let's put people to sleep. Toodaloo, motherfucker. Oh shit, there's a dude right there.
Be careful, Sam. Those shells contain tranquilizing gas.
What? You know, I just realized I don't think I need to do this. But it's all good because I want to. Resins, shoot guns. This is my camp, bitch. Damn it. What the hell? Can't use the Magellan to fast travel with animals. I am most likely never going to use the Magellan to fast travel at all. What is that? Resin? We'll come back to that. They're going to be night dying for a while. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Quakes are getting more frequent.
So that's the place, huh?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Wait, are you Sam? And does that mean you carried this hefty delivery all the way from West Fort Knott?
Sure
Well, you
did.
make an entrance. We welcome you with open arms. Now let's get this cargo of yours processed.
Well, fuck are you then?
I'd say this degree of damage is acceptable. Good work.
Uh-oh, what's that? Complete episode 4.
Where did you dig up this cargo? I can't believe it. What a gift. I hope you'll continue to support us in the days ahead. All right. Can you connect your Cupid to our facility?
Mike Northcote, Northern Environmental Observatory. Motherfucker. Porter shoots squares. Does nothing.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
And now we're finally connected to the Chiral network. This should make our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks.
Ooh. Blood boomerang. Ooh. I thought that was a knife. A thrown weapon loaded with Sam's blood. Well, that kind of sucks. That is especially effective against BTs. The more blood that is loaded, the greater the damage inflicted, but don't overdo it. But boomerang. The boomerang cannot be thrown if Sam's blood levels are too low. Hits to the head do additional damage. Can be stowed in dedicated holster.
Introducing the blood boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures to defend against belligerents, which we need since the brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world, which is why they're opposed to its expansion. But it's not like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct.
Tell me about the boomerang.
After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donors, but since you have Doom's, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot, at least.
I'm only familiar with Conan O'Brien. Yeah, he was in the first game. Can also cut the umbilical cord on BTs. I like that. I just don't like the fact that it's a blood boomerang.
One day they started sporting a whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with custom tranquilizing gas rounds. Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral printer at their base as far as we know. So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden? Kind of worrying, don't you think?
Well, they're sleeping right now, so no.
At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar. There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development of countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't been able to determine much more than that thus far. Thanks to the chiral network, though, we expect we'll be able to improve our instrument accuracy. We appreciate the help. Best of luck to you, Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me. Let's both keep on keeping on.
That was excellent work, Sam. Thanks to you, the better part of the Western continent has access to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue to expand network coverage. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia, stabilizing the environment and eliminating the remaining anomalies. There will be challenges, of course, but I know you have what it takes to overcome them. I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam, this is Tarman. We believe that we finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chiralium levels there are pretty high, though, and BTs are almost certain to be present as well. I hate to ask, but would you mind taking a look for us? It's close to your current position. I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you, Sam.
Blood boomerang. Okay, I'm gonna forget how to do that, but alright. Oh, fuck. Alright, so there. Over there. Is that a road? Is there supposed to be a road that goes through this place? I think so. It's a big ass goddamn road though. Why do you only have so few? Whoa.
Disengaging weapons restrictions. Take care,
River's rising. We mustn't underestimate the potential risks here.
Just got notified that you're live. Well, that's nice of YouTube. If not, make your own road. Who's gonna stop you? I would have loved to have been able to make our own roads instead of having like predetermined, gotta build it this way kind of road. I think that would have been freaking cool to see what kind of roads people come up with. Where are we going? Shelter. You'd have that one player who turns the whole map into one big road? Yeah, that'd probably be me. Make an entire friggin' city out of it. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Is this just roof? What's up here? Yeah, it's just roof. Okay. I think the next episode is going to be very boring to watch. Because I really want to spend time building roads. And there's not stairs. Need to play Roadcraft then? I just saw a preview for that, or someone playing that game yesterday. Residents, I think are monorail. Look at all these ceramics. Hey. Carry it, bitch. Then you best be farming the crystals so you can run the main. Yeah. I gotta kill them eventually. Stop running. What are you doing? Fastest way to get materials. Bedtime soon for me? No, I should be there with you. Damn right you should be, so why aren't you? Because that friggin' putz that everyone seems to love so much decided to put a giant ass fucking puddle in between us. Like an asshole. Don't run them over. So build the boat? I would fucking love to. Oh, what the hell is that? And no wonder you're extinct. I'm gonna run you over when I come back here. Oh, that's more of them. Holy shit. don't like those things. What the hell are they? Well, I just took a butthole's way to get here. Coming back for more. Do with them, Buttercup? Yeah, I mean, you can now since you have a job. I mean, I can now since you have a job. Well, this site is a fucking cunt to stream for no reason. Someone you're watching, or that distribution center is a cunt? Where's the animal? The echidna. Okay.
Thanks for coming to visit us. Reviewing the order details. Wow, another wee animal for the reserve. Thank you so much, Sam.
Booty sweat. Deliver a wild animal to the animal shelter for the first time.
Be sure to come back and visit our new friend soon.
I probably should have divvied that up. Nope, we're good. Alright, cool.
We have some data that we think you might like. Give it a look. We're upping the amount of materials you can take from our stores.
Now displaying your current order grade.
This data we've shared with you is the schematic for a hollow grenade you can use to just toss it if you like.
Order completed. Well done.
Recover chlorobiote collection boxes. Right there? Yeah, might as well.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Sam Porter Bridges. Oh, it's a kangaroo. Fuck, I need... Hang on. Hi. Hey, come here. Why couldn't I get you?
Vehicular
Don't punch it like that guy in the video. Well, fuck you then. I'll just go get this guy. Unless that's the one I... Oh, those are the ones I captured? That would make sense why I can't get them, Captain Dipshit. Well, damn it. Ooh, koala. This must be the sanctuary. I don't think I can capture you either. Let me check, just to make sure. Yeah, no. Alright, so this is the sanctuary. Animals you can't take them, they're not wild. Damn it. Ooh, what the hell was that? That's a rock. I thought that was like a friggin' mini monkey or something. What the hell?
That was flying things over there.
Bro, what the fuck? There's fucking bats in this game too? Alright, I think there's one more out here. Two more out here.
Gotta stretch my legs.
My animals are here too if you can find them. I will look for them. Those are called chiral creatures. Well, I don't like them.
Glad that you could make it. Checking the order information now. Look at this bounty. How'd you even get it all here? Is this cargo what I think it is? Wow, you're the greatest.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Booty!
We'd like you to have this data for everything you've done. See what you think.
Oh, that'd actually be kind of funny to throw in a mule camp. Or a grenade camp, whatever the hell they're called. Brigand.
We're upping the amount of materials you can take from our store. Now displaying your current porter grade. We've developed a new type of hollow grenade. Most...
Order completed. Well done.
Nothing.
Gotcha.
So... Oh shit, there is one. Right there. It must go over and not through it then. I was just about to say, I don't think a road goes through there. However, I want to build this road from that place to that place. If I have to keep coming through this damn valley, heads are gonna start rolling. Lone Commander, that's a little far for my liking right now. It's a lot of animal shelter stuff, but too bad it's not going to give us many likes. Yeah, the platypus, koala, and wombat. Noish. Okay. Ooh. No. Tarman also has an emu. I love emus. Fun fact about emus. Did you know that they are the only animal to win a legitimate war against humans? Oh, that's a building. I didn't even realize that. I thought that was rock. The Emu War in like the 20s or whatever the hell it was is one of the most hilarious friggin' things that I think I've ever read in my entire life. Fuck. Thank you. Still gonna come up short. $100 medals. You couldn't just put 100 medals in there. I forget what that gives. It's special alloys, I think. That animal just died. Yeah, the rain just killed that thing. That was wild. And Aussie eats bugs too. They are the #1 country that eats bugs. A BT killed the animal? Oh, okay, never mind. Bugs are actually pretty damn nutritious. They're very rich in protein. But, oh, this fucking bike. But the thing about eating bugs is, you're eating fucking bugs. $280. And what stars are we at right now? 3? I'll pick that up for now. It's a recovery mission, so we don't have to put it anywhere.
Order accepted. Thank you.
How much metal? You got plenty of metal. Well, hang on. First we need a 100. Then we'll take 2,000. Take 1,600 ceramics. I'm not eating bugs. I actually have. I'm never going to do it again, but when I ate... Nope, what are you doing, dick? Nope, come on, wrong button. Oh, what is that? I thought I was going to my private room.
As good as new to me.
Well, that was cool. Alright, don't even have to go to my private room, you hear? Ah, that fucking bike! When I was in Boy Scouts, I ate cockroaches and something else I can't remember. But you just grill up the cockroaches and then you just toss it in your mouth. I don't recommend anyone doing that because they are disgusting. But people swear by eating cockroaches. I can't remember what the hell else I ate, bug-wise. I know I've eaten worms. Those are fucking gross. Yeah, I don't remember. I stick to eating cock and no roach. Nice. Skibbity. Is it this one? Is that the next one? Because that's gonna suck. Actually, no, it won't. I wish I took on that friggin' musician order now. Yeah, let's do this. And hopefully no BTs come after me. Probably not that way. Oh, damn, I'm not even close. Hang on. People eat dick as food, me seen it. Yep, there are those people that eat people and dick as food. I don't understand those people. See, isn't that pretty wild to think that even in today's world, like, there's still cannibals out there? There we go. Ooh, come here, you.
Sam, if we're not in a position to deliver an animal directly to the shelter, we should leave it at the nearest facility.
Bitch, shut up. Reindeer balls. This is a lot further than I thought. There's the Magellan. So it's pretty much a straight shot. There it is. That wasn't so bad. Although, it's not over yet, because it might not be enough material, but... with my luck, it won't be. Thank God. Skibbity. Time to get 4 hours of sleep before my alarm starts going off to get me up for work. So good night, you sexy beast. Sleep well, and I shall talk to you soon, my love. Alrighty, boo. Get some good sleepage. I miss you. I love you. And I will cuddle you when I can. That's the next one right there. I see it already. So, there is no road through there, and we still have to drive through that shit. I miss you and love you most. I miss and love you more. Ist. Yeah. So take that. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the Decima engine or something. But between the Death Stranding and Horizon games, I love the look of their lights at night. You wish? Oh, hell no, boo. I know. So thank God they use different material than the roads do. I spent a lot of money, flew very high up, and came very far to see you, so I'm winning it so far. Okay, you got me beat there. But in my defense, I was supposed to come see you 2 months ago. That hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna happen, so... Damn it. Yeah, but I has a job now. Anyway, it's bedtime for me. I need sleep. Alrighty, boo. I shall talk to your sexiness tomorrow. I love you. I'm pretty much going to end it here anyway, so... I don't know why I came back here. But, yeah, actually, with that, I'm going to end it there. I'll be back on later tonight. I just realized that it's almost 8:30 and I want dinner and I'm still craving pizza, so I'm gonna go see if I can grab pizza before something closes, because I'm not in the city anymore. Things don't stay open until 2 a.m. so we'll see how this goes. I'll be back on later with some Tainted Grail probably, so until then, Boo Bear, Yumi, everybody else, thank y'all for watching, and I hope you have yourselves a sexy ass night. Good night, Boo. Love you, Boo.